How do you spot bad people? Today I'm going to explain 10 characteristics that negative, malicious, or low-vibration people often have, so you can quickly identify them and distance yourself as soon as possible. When you learn to activate your internal radar, you'll become more skilled at recognizing them and protecting your energy. And when you move away from that negativity, your life begins to grow, expand, and prosper. Before we begin, remember to follow this channel so you don't miss more content on well-being, personal growth, and inner transformation. I hope you're having a spectacular day, full of light and expansion. Today I want to talk to you about something very important: how to recognize those people who don't bring anything positive to your life, and why it's so necessary to keep them at a distance. Bruce Lipton, a pioneering scientist in stem cell research, discovered that although a cell has a great will to grow and expand, the environment it is in is even more decisive. And if you think about it, we are also a collection of cells. That means that, just like them, our environment has enormous power over our lives. For that reason, today I'm going to show you the 10 most common characteristics of bad or negative people, so you can analyze your surroundings and see if anyone fits these signs. When you make the decision to let go of these toxic relationships, your growth and well-being will skyrocket. 1. They make you feel uncomfortable. Your body has a wisdom that your mind sometimes ignores. When you are around a person with bad energy, you notice it. It can be a knot in your stomach, a tightness in your chest, or simply a difficult-to-explain feeling of rejection. That inner voice is telling you, this isn't the place for you. But many times, out of fear of being alone, for economic reasons, or out of habit, we decide to justify that feeling. That discomfort is your emotional compass. Listen to it. 2. They are compulsive liars. Constant lies destroy trust, and without trust, a healthy relationship cannot exist. These people do not hesitate to manipulate the truth, even if they know that by doing so they are harming you. The most dangerous thing is that they can disguise the lie as an unimportant detail. But remember, someone who consciously lies once can do it 1,000 times more. Do not normalize lies, take it as the clear signal it is. 3. They are manipulators. An emotional manipulator knows how to play with your feelings to get what they want. They can make you feel guilt, fear, or even emotional debt to get their way. The trap is that you often convince yourself that you are the problem. You are not. That feeling of always giving in, always being exhausted, is a reflection of being manipulated. Identify it and don't fall for their game anymore. 4. They feel no remorse. We can all make mistakes, but the difference is in what we do afterward. A person with good energy recognizes their mistake, feels guilt, and seeks to repair the damage. A negative person feels nothing, no guilt, no empathy, no intention to improve. They may even justify themselves by saying that that's just how life is, or that everyone brings it on themselves. This absence of remorse is not coldness, it is a reflection that their conscience is asleep, or worse, blocked. 5. They use humor to insult. Sarcasm disguised as a joke may seem harmless, but it's not. If someone constantly makes fun of you, ridicules you in front of others, or uses humor to put you in an inferior position, they are actually emotionally assaulting you. And the most damaging thing is that, if you protest, they say, "Don't take it seriously, it was a joke." That phrase is a control mechanism. Don't justify it. A healthy joke makes everyone laugh, it doesn't leave anyone with wounds. 6. They laugh at others' problems. When you share a concern and someone responds with mockery, indifference, or enjoyment, what they are showing is a total lack of empathy. It is not necessary for a person to live your pain, but they should respect it. Laughing at the suffering of others is a sign of emotional emptiness. And if they laugh at others' problems, sooner or later they will laugh at yours. 7. They mistreat animals. Animals are innocent beings who reflect how we treat life. Someone who mistreats, ignores, or despises an animal shows a hardened heart. That person may not be aggressive with you directly, but their way of relating to animals reveals their true essence. Remember, compassion is not feigned, it is lived. Someone who is cruel to a helpless being will also be cruel, in one way or another, to others. 8. They are racist, sexist, or believe themselves to be superior. The ego of a toxic person seeks excuses to feel more than others, by race, gender, religion, or money. That need to be on top reflects deep insecurity. No one with healthy self-esteem needs to put others down to feel great. If you detect attitudes of discrimination or constant superiority, you are dealing with someone who vibrates low, and who will sooner or later try to place themselves above you too. 9. They make you feel inferior. People who genuinely celebrate life do not need to compete or crush you. Someone who showcases their achievements to inspire you does so with shared joy. But someone who highlights what they have just so you feel small is looking for control. Constant comparisons, comments that belittle you, or arrogant gestures are signs that the relationship is not balanced. If someone isn't helping you grow, they're holding you back. 10. They enjoy others' misfortune. The greatest reflection of a negative energy is taking pleasure in the pain of others. These people enjoy watching bad news, speaking ill of those who are not present, or fueling gossip. They connect with misfortune because it feeds their sense of superiority. But remember, what someone consumes is what inhabits them. Someone who feeds on the misfortune of others lives in a constant state of internal darkness. These are the 10 clearest characteristics that reveal negative people. Now I ask you, do you recognize any of these signs in your environment? Tell me in the comments, I'd love to read them. Remember that stepping away from bad energy is a form of self-care. When you change your environment, your soul and your entire life flourish. Plant your seed in fertile ground, and you will see yourself grow in an incredible way. I hope this content has inspired and helped you. Follow me for more reflections, and remember, your inner power always has the final say. I wish you a day full of calm, expansion, and good energy. See you soon.